Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to another video of the Predator Vlogs. And today we're gonna discuss about the Mattel WWE action figure reveals. That's right, we are at WrestleMania, knocking on the doors of WrestleMania 41, and Mattel has dropped a horde of releases of new WWE action figures. Before I go, a big thank you to Ringside Collectibles, Brett Alive, and even MyDamnToys for all these pictures. I really could just... There were so many pictures, I couldn't source them all, so I used the support of all these kind people online. So thank you, all of you, that's great. And now, let's get into the reveals. If you haven't already, drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And now, let's do this! First off, let's start with the Survivor Series action figure. These are 4 WWE figures that were shown to us with a Build-A-Figure in it. So in this set, we have Cody Rhodes right here. I'm going to put up all the images so that you can see this is an interesting Cody Rhodes, one of many different Cody Rhodes figures that we're going to see over the week of all these reveals. So you have Cody Rhodes in the set, you have 1-2-3 Kid, that's part of this set, looking really nice. I haven't seen 1-2-3 Kid in those colors, so that's a nice one. We have Bret the Hitman Hart with his pink wrestling tights, really nice wrestling singlet, I guess. That's what they call it. So we have Bret the Hitman Hart right there. And then we also have JD McDonough. This is the banger of the set, I think. JD McDonough's previous Elite. It was okay, but this one, this is an absolute banger. They hit it out of the park. And talking of hitting it out of the park, we also have the Build-A-Figure in the set. That is the SmackDown General Manager, Nick Aldis. Now, when I look at this Build-A-Figure, it's okay for me because I think Nick Aldis is a really well-built, strong man, and I don't think this body does justice to what Nick Aldis really looks like. So I prefer a more bulky, beefed-up Nick Aldis, but this is a good, decent placeholder for now. So this is the set of WWE Survivor Series figures. We also had WWE From the Vault Series 6 that was shown to us. And this set has Rob Van Dam, it has Cactus Jack, it has, hey yo, Scott Hall, the bad guy, and Kevin Nash. Too sweet! And taking a look at each and every one of them, I think Cactus Jack is definitely a major upgrade right here, because in the previous editions of Cactus Jack, we had those rubber jackets on and it made the figure look really bulky. But this time, Cactus Jack looks really nice with the cloth goods, with a cloth t-shirt and that flannel shirt that's trademarked with Cactus Jack, and that barbed wire bat looks really nice. So the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam. So Rob Van Dam, really nice attire, comes with that white attire. I don't think we've seen that attire before, and he also comes with a garbage can. So that's Rob Van Dam from his ECW days, I guess. And then we also have, hey yo, Scott Hall. This is part of, I think this was a Ringside exclusive back in the day, long ago, from his NWO time when he was in the NWO with Kevin Nash, and that is the Kevin Nash figure as well. Long ago, I remember this was also a Ringside exclusive, went through the roof when it came to pricing, and now finally Mattel has re-released these figures so that collectors can get them at a less than high price. Also, now let's take a look at some of the defining moments figures that were shown. We had Paul Heyman, Kurt Angle, the Maverick Logan Paul, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. These were the defining moments figures that were shown. Kurt Angle, really nice defining moments figure. This was the match where his head was shaved. I think he had that match with Edge. That was crazy. Really nice figure. You have 3 different head sculpts. You have his helmet with that fake wig on it. You have his Olympic gold medals. And then you also have the razor and the foam on top of his head. Up next, we also have Paul Heyman. This is from his ECW days. I think this is ECW One Night Stand. Looks a little more older. He has those headphones, has the ECW hat and the microphone with him. I think he's gonna come with pleather sort of a material of a jacket on top, which you can see in the picture. This is gonna be a must-have for any ECW fan. And then we have another figure which I don't think is a really defining moment, but what you gotta do, it's WWE and they just gotta put one current star into the set. So we have Logan Paul with the United States Championship. So you have a normal Logan Paul figure. He has the vest, he has his pants, the black and gold with the United States Championship. And finally, let's talk about this one. This is a big one in the history of Mattel. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin, and this is from his WrestleMania 13 match against Bret Hart. This is Stone Cold right here, and for the first time ever in the history of Mattel WWE action figures, we're gonna get a figure with blood. That's right, this Stone Cold figure is gonna come with that crimson mask, with that red blood on his face, and people are just going crazy. This is an amazing figure, comes with that cloth goods shirt, comes with a ring bell, but you have the blood on his face. This has just opened doors for a number of different figures that we might see in the future for Mattel. Alright, and then we had a number of different Legends figures that were shown to us. So let's get started. First of all, we had the Legends 26 Kurt Angle. These are going to be in stores real soon. So we had the Wrestling Machine Kurt Angle in his black singlet right there with his Olympic gold medals, looking really nice. This is going to be something amazing. We also saw pictures of Rosie, which is the superhero in training. This is going to be the chase in this set, and then you have the Rosie full superhero in costume as well. So that's going to be the original figure, and then the superhero in training is going to be the chase. We also saw Carlito from his back in the day attire with that little Hawaiian shirt, looking really nice. This is Legend Series 26. And then we also had the Godfather. This is a similar figure to what we had back in the day, just new paint apps, new articulation, double jointed arms, and there you go. That completes Legend Series 26. And then we had more Legends figures that were shown to us. So we saw the big Evil Undertaker right there. And then we also had the late great Terry Funk, the legend. He is the chase in this Legend set. And Terry Funk comes with his chaps, he comes with a hat, he comes with a poncho sort of thing. And he also has that iron cast thing that he used to hold. So we have Terry Funk right there. And now look at this figure. This is amazing. Just so many bells and whistles with this Great Muta figure right here. Legend Series. We know Bill Makita, big fan of Japanese wrestling, and this figure is a testament. This is a must-have for anybody who's a Great Muta fan. Really nice face sculpt, a little older when Muta was getting slightly older. Really nice vest that has been given, sort of a jacket with the fur, cloth goods, and the mask. This figure is one of the most underrated reveals of this week, and this is an absolute must-have. And in this Legend set, we also have Billy Gunn from the Smoking Guns. So we saw this back in the Hasbro days. There was the green cards of Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn, and now we also have Billy Gunn in the Legend set as his Smoking Guns character. You can easily do some custom work, make another Bart Gunn, and have the Smoking Guns in your Mattel WWE Elite collection. And Michelle McCool comes into the Legends line. So the first time that we're gonna get an Elite of Michelle McCool. I know we got an Elite a long time ago back in the day. Not an Elite, it was a basic of Michelle McCool long time back in the day. And now we're finally getting an Elite, and she is also going into the Hall of Fame. So congratulations, Michelle McCool. And up next, we've also seen a few more. I think this is going to be the Legends Greatest Hits series. So we're going to see Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster right there. So this was a Toys R Us exclusive back in the day, very hard to find, and now we're going to get the Red Rooster back in the Legends line as part of the Greatest Hits Legend series. We're also going to get Cody Rhodes from his Legacy days, where he was part of this great team of Legacy with second, third generation superstars. Like there was Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton was the leader, and there was the $1 Million Man's son, Ted DiBiase Jr. So they formed the Legacy right there. Cody Rhodes is going to be the chase in the set. And then we also have his father, the Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. This is a re-release of the Elite 63 figure. So we have the American Dream. We also have Brutus the Barber Beefcake. This figure was there, part of the Elite set back in the day, long time ago. And Mattel has once again given us a re-release. And of course, we have Virgil. We got Virgil in the Elite set. This was a Toys R Us exclusive long time ago back in the day. Or maybe a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I just can't remember. But that was in silver and purple, the attire, and this time we're getting it in red and silver. Really nice figure. Not going to be a BAF, not going to be exclusive or anything. This is a legend. So we got the first look at the finished products of Elite 119. So we could see Liv Morgan right there in her Judgment Day attire. Comes with that Women's World Champion and really nice figure. Just take a look at this. Comes with that Dirty Dom top. She has the chains hanging off her belt. Really nice figure. Everything sculpted. The boots look really nice. This is a must-have for anybody who's a fan of Liv Morgan. She's done amazing work over the last year or so, and this figure kind of just is the cherry on top of it. Really amazing figure. We also saw Dominic Mysterio with his long hair, Judgment Day look with that jacket. Really nice. He has that t-shirt kind of put up around his waist that has all the Judgment Day members on it, the names of all those Judgment Day members, and this is just a defining figure of Dominic Mysterio. This is definitely an upgrade over any of the Dominic Mysterios that you have, and this is going to be an amazing one from Elite 119. We also have Braun Breaker with the Intercontinental Championship. This attire looks really nice, the wrestling singlet with the tiger stripes, yellow and white tinges on it. Really nice from the time that he won the Intercontinental Championship. A really new head sculpt for Braun Breaker right there. He has that screaming head, so that's something new. I'm not really sure how people are going to respond to that, but it's a new figure nevertheless. And we have the chase in this set. They busted out a new figure, first time in the line. Ethan Page, your former NXT champion, comes with the NXT championship. Really nice looking head sculpt. For a first time in the line, they gave him a really buff body, really muscular, really good looking right there. And Ethan Page looking really nice. He is the chase in the set. I think the gold and white is gonna be the regular figure, and then you have the red and white, which might just be the chase. We also have Cody Rhodes from Elite 120, looking really nice as how Cody Rhodes looks, majestic. Your WWE Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, that is Cody Rhodes. And then you also have the chase, which comes in a kind of pink color. I don't remember seeing him wear this in the ring, but it's chase. It's something that is going to look really toyetic on the shelf. It's a novelty. If you like this, you might just want to go ahead and put it. And then we also saw another LA Knight figure, this time in white attire. Nothing different. We've seen a few LA Knights like this. We've seen an Ultimate Edition. We've seen Defining Moments. We've seen Elite figures. So good figure, decent, I think. Great body, skinny legs for LA Knight, but what you gotta do? So this is LA Knight, yeah. I just had to do that. I couldn't control myself. And then we saw a new figure for first time in the line, Elite Lola Vice. I think this figure is going to come with two different heads, which is why they had the head with open hair on one figure, and then they had another head with the buns on another figure. So that's what Lola Vice is going to look like. This is an early prototype, so there's not too much to go about, but that's the Elite figures that we had. So we had some Ultimate Editions that were shown to us, so let's take a look at some of these Ultimate Editions. First of all, we had the Dead Man, The Undertaker. This is an Ultimate Edition, an upgrade from older Elites that we've seen in the Legends line. We've seen this released a couple of times in the Elite line as well. So I'm not really sure if this is something that I want to get into my collection, but people really like this figure. It's a defining time when The Undertaker kind of broke his orbital bone and he needed to wear a protective mask for that. So this is The Undertaker. We also got Shawn Michaels from the DX era. So we have his DX Shawn Michaels, which is going to look really nice with the Amazon Takeover exclusive Ultimate Edition Triple H that we had a couple of years ago. So this is the Shawn Michaels, which is going to match with that Ultimate Edition Triple H. We also have the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. So we have the Honky Tonk Man. I think this is going to be part of the Coliseum collection. So this is another Ultimate Edition Honky Tonk Man that we have cloth goods, fully clothed in his blue attire. You have the guitar, you have the normal face, and then you have the hair, which is messed up on that face. So this is really nice. And then we have another Ultimate Warrior figure right there. He comes with a couple of heads, different types. You have one which has the screaming head sculpt that's on the figure. He is wearing an orange t-shirt, looking really nice, orange knee pads. He also has that banner which says Ultimate Warrior. Another highly anticipated figure, the CM Punk ECW Championship from back in the day when Punk was just making his name in the WWE. This used to be a ringside exclusive long ago. easily worth over $200 in mint in box condition. And now we have a re-release of the CM Punk with that slick back hair, long hair. Comes with 3 different head sculpts, the ECW Championship extra hands, comes with a t-shirt, really nice figure. And this is another Ultimate Edition. We have Randy Orton. This is Randy Orton when he was just kind of moving out of the Evolution. I think we've got similar figures back in the day in Elite form, so I'm a little iffy on this. Maybe we buy this, maybe we don't, but nothing new here because some of the head sculpts look pretty familiar. We've seen this before, but another Randy Orton Ultimate Edition nevertheless. We're able to see some prototypes for these elites. So first off, we got to see Obafemi. I think he is the current NXT champion. This is another big bulky figure right there. So you have Obafemi. I think probably he's gonna come with the NXT championship. You gotta have it, right? You can't have the NXT champion without it. Really big, heavy, bulky looking figure right there. Another figure. This was Alba Fire. So if you watched NXT and a little bit of the main roster, you've seen Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. So I think if Alba Fire is right here, we're gonna see Isla Dawn down the line as well. So we have Alba Fire here. We also saw another Austin Theory figure. I think we've seen a few Austin Theory figures recently. This is another one. I think this is gonna pair up with that Grayson Waller figure. Probably might just come with the other half of the world or the WWE Tag Team Championships. There are so many I can't keep track. So it might just come because we just saw Grayson Waller coming with one half of the WWE Tag Team Championships, and maybe Austin Theory comes with the other half, and you can kind of make a set. We also saw another Gunta figure right here, looking really nice. Nothing to write home about. We've seen a lot of Gunther figures. Gunther always has immaculate elite figures, so really nice this one as well. And then we have him, Carmelo Hayes, a new face sculpt for Carmelo Hayes right here. This is going to be another elite with a purple attire, looking really nice. So we have your SmackDown star, Carmelo Hayes. We also saw a number of Monday Night Wars WWE figures that were shown to us. So this is one of the sets that we could see, which is Jerry the King Lawler, looking really nice. A lot of people missed out on the Survivor Series set last year, so this is an opportunity for them to grab this Jerry Lawler figure. We also had A-Train, or Prince Albert as we used to know him back in the day. So we have A-Train right there looking really nice. I think we've had Lord Tensai, but this is the first time that we're seeing A-Train right there, and or Prince Albert as we know him. And then we also had another Great Muta here, this time with the NWO shirt. Muta is gonna be the chase in this set. You have Muta with his normal face paint, black and white, and then you have another Muta with the NWO face paint. So I'm not sure which one's gonna be the chase and which one's going to be the regular one, but this is another nice looking figure. And then finally in the line we also had Hulk Hogan with the NWO attire. We've seen a lot of Hulk Hogan figures, and right now Wave 7 is getting another Hulk Hogan. The builder figure in this set is going to be Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. So Ted DiBiase comes as the builder figure. You got to buy all 4 to make the Ted DiBiase build a figure. Some more Ultimate Editions that we had that were shown off to us. We had CM Punk, part of the main Ultimate Edition line. This is his SummerSlam attire with that tribute to Bret Hart in the pink and black, looking really nice. People asked for this as an Elite or an Ultimate Edition for a long time, and Mattel finally obliged. You have a new face sculpt for the best in the world. You have a couple of head scans, really nice looking figure. This is going to be a must-have. I think we've seen CM Punk in his Money in the Bank Ultimate Edition. We saw the ECW Ultimate Edition CM Punk. This is another one. So Mattel is just going crazy with the CM Punk Ultimate Editions. Really nice figure. And then we had Bayley getting her first Ultimate Edition figure. Really nice. Again, very vibrant blue toyetic attire for the role model, looking really nice. She comes with that normal head sculpt, which is a normal kind of sort of a smile, hair tilted back to one side, and then you have another grading head sculpt looking really nice. So there we have Bayley and CM Punk. More elites that were shown to us. We saw a 4-pack. This is going to be the Hall of Champions for defining champions of WWE that are going to be part of this set. We have Bruno Sammartino with the old WWF Championship, and this is what I absolutely hate, because if you won that belt, you need to buy this entire set, and Mattel is going to make you pay $70 or $80 odd for this set. So if you just won that old WWF Championship, you're going to have to buy this entire set. You also have Ultimate Warrior looking really nice with the Winged Eagle WWE Championship. You have John Cena with the spinner belt, and then you have a smiling Roman Reigns with the Ulafala and the undisputed WWE Championship. So in the Elite line, for the first time ever, Mattel is gonna immortalize one of the most infamous moments in WWE history, the curtain call. And this time we're gonna get the 4 members of the Clique. That's right, you guessed it. We have Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Diesel, and Triple H as part of the curtain call right there. So you can see we got Razor Ramon, new color for his attire, but new boots as well, new color of boots. Razor Ramon right there. You have Triple H in his Hunter Hearst Helmsley attire. This is one of the Network Spotlights figure that we had back in the day. Big shelf warmer that we had back in the day. And we also have a new head sculpt for Shawn Michaels right here. This is an interesting figure. And then you also have Diesel right there, Kevin Nash. So the Clique, the curtain call, immortalized in WWE Elite figure form right here. So finally, we also had the Wyatt 6 revealed to us. Seems like WWE has forgotten about them because we haven't seen them on TV for a long time, but Mattel hasn't forgotten. So we got the Wyatt 6 right here. We got Uncle Howdy, we got Sister Abigail, we got all the characters right there. Just take a look, new tooling. Mattel did a great job with the new masks for each and every one of these figures, new accessories. It's going to be a while before we see them, and I'm not sure if we're going to see them all as a set or spread across the Elite line, but this is going to be an interesting must-buy for all that. Uncle Howdy figure is just chef's kiss. Looks so amazing with that mask. I just can't wait to see how that's going to look in the real colors right there. They also had a Bray Wyatt that was on display, kind of doing his pose that he used to do in the ring, the late great Bray Wyatt. Looks a really amazing figure right there. So I'm not sure how this is gonna pan out, but I'm really excited to see the Wyatt 6 in the WWE Mattel line right there. We saw a ton of basics that were also revealed to us, so I'm just gonna not talk about each and every one of them and just show you a ton of basics that were shown. We had Tiffany Stratton, we had Roman Reigns, Rey Mysterio, tons of basic figures that were just there on the display for people to see what's coming up. We had Oba Femi, Rey Mysterio, we had Nathan Frazier. One basic figure that I really think deserves a mention was the Wendy Chu figure. I think this could very well just have been an Elite because this one looks really toyetic. Comes with that Cookie Monster sort of blue that she wore to the ring back in the day, and then she has those cow slippers looking really nice, and she's also has a chase which is going to be in black. So this is really interesting. You have tons of other basic figures. You have a Punk wearing his t-shirt from back in 2013, Cody Rhodes, Dominic Mysterio, R-Truth, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, AJ Styles, tons of different basic figures that were also shown. So we have more basics right here. We have some unfinished basics that were just shown off, and these are a long way away, I think. But we had Jade Cargill with her short hair when she was kind of wrestling, teaming up with Bianca Belair. We had Kalani Jordan. I have no idea who she is. I'm not a big NXT person. There was Tonga Loa. There was Kairi Sane maybe. There was Dragon Lee. So there were a ton of other basics. I don't collect too many basics, so I don't even know they call them something else. The main event series or the spotlight series or the battle packs. I don't know. It's been too difficult to follow of late, but I still call them the basics. So we had more figures from the Monday Night War series. So another set that we got to see had Shark, or as a lot of WWE fans know him as Earthquake. He's going into the Hall of Fame this year. So we had Shark, and he comes with 2 different head sculpts. That's what I think. I think this is going to be the chase in this set. So Shark in his WCW attire. We had Eric Bischoff. We've seen one Elite, I think one Ultimate Edition of Bischoff, and this time again we have Bischoff with the white hair. That's what it looks like. Really good figure. Undertaker, the Undertaker, the American badass Undertaker, looking really nice. I think WWE knocked it out of the park with this one, because we've seen a lot of Undertakers back in the day, but this is one of the best ever looking Undertaker. I mean, just look at that face. And then we also have Brian Pillman right here. This is another figure. I think the head scan on this figure just screams Brian Pillman, and WWE has been hitting it out of the park. But we get into the BAF, and I've seen people making a ton of fun about this BAF. This is actually Michael Cole from his early days in the WWE, but that face sculpt, that head scan just doesn't look like Michael Cole at all. So that's a rare miss by WWE, but the other figures in the set are really amazing. Another set of the Monday Night Wars, we could see Rikishi right here from his early days. Rikishi, Then we had another member of the Samoan dynasty. We got The Rock with his raised eyebrows. Nothing too great to talk about, just another Rock figure that we've seen earlier as well. Then we have Booker T from his WCW days. This is Booker T, almost wearing that G.I. Joe sort of costume, looking really nice. We have Booker T, and then we have Big Bubba Rogers from his WCW days, or as a lot of WWE fans would know him as the Big Boss Man. We also saw a couple of Ultimate Editions from the Monday Night War series. We had Scott Steiner comes with that new mold of the World Heavyweight Championship, the WCW version of the World Heavyweight Championship. 3 different head sculpts. You have the chainmail headgear, so something that we never got with the WCW entrance stage. That Ultimate Edition probably a little different, but something that we can still live with. Another Ultimate Edition we got was the Kurt Angle, almost similar to something we already seen, that audacious, hideous figure that we saw of Kurt Angle back in the day. I think we're getting another one, and this one comes with the European Championship, with the Intercontinental Championship, 3 different head sculpts, and his Olympic gold medal. So this year is gonna be John Cena's farewell year. This is the last time that we see John Cena compete in the ring, and Mattel is going crazy with all these John Cena figures. So we could see a ton of John Cena figures. There was the Last Time Is Now John Cena figure, which almost sold out instantly. That was there at the Mattel store. And then we also saw another different 4-pack for John Cena. There was his 2002 version of John Cena, really interesting looking John Cena. We've never seen him in these baggy clothes before, so that's John Cena right there. Then there was the Chain Gang John Cena. He had that word life with the 2 different United States Championship. Then you had another John Cena with the cloth goods. This is PG era peak John Cena, Super Cena actually from the PG era. And then you also have the Last Time Is Now John Cena from his, I think this is what his last farewell tour, where he's doing Raw appearances. This is the farewell tour. This is Los Angeles John Cena right there. So we also got an interesting Cody Rhodes figure. This is ringside exclusive. We got Cody Rhodes with Pharaoh. That's right, we got Cody Rhodes with his dog. We got a dog in the Mattel Elite line. Can you believe that? So we got Cody Rhodes holding the American flag. We got Pharaoh. We got club goods. This is an amazing figure, and I just don't know. We've seen so many amazing Cody Rhodes figure. Should I get this? I think I need to get this for Pharaoh. So anybody who has pets, who loves dogs, I think they're gonna love this set. At the end, we saw Penta. We saw Penta for the first time. We saw pictures of Penta, and this figure is gonna come with removable faces, so you can change the face for Penta, you can change the expression for Penta. This is gonna be an exclusive, ringside exclusive, defining moments, first ever WWE Penta figure. Then we got the Yeet Jey Uso defining moments Yeet figure with the foam fingers, with the Intercontinental Championship, the Yeet jacket, and the Yeet glasses. This is an amazing figure. I am so hyped about this Yeet figure, the color schemes on this. I never thought we were gonna see this figure in the Elite line, but we have got it. This is gonna be amazing. Then we have another CM Punk figure. This is just take my money. I think these reveals were crazy. Another CM Punk figure from his early days, straight edge days. CM Punk, when he used to wrestle dark matches in some of these attires, you could almost pass this off as a Ring of Honor CM Punk right there. This is gonna be so amazing. Another defining moments right there. The first time that Umaga is part of the Ultimate Edition right there. So the legend coming in the Ultimate Edition line. We had another Ultimate Edition for Dominic Mysterio that was revealed to us. So we have another Dominic Mysterio that's coming as part of the Ultimate Edition. So we saw another Eddie Guerrero figure. A lie, a cheat, a steal. A lie, a cheat, a steal. Latino Heat coming in the Ultimate Edition. This is another amazing figure with a ton of accessories, 3 different head sculpts. Really excited for this Eddie Guerrero. Then we also have It's Tiffy time. So the Ultimate Edition is gonna have the center of the universe, Tiffany Stratton, as part of a new figure that's gonna be released. So this is gonna come with the Money in the Bank, 2 different head sculpts, really nice attire for Tiffany Stratton. We're also gonna have Ultimate Edition ringside exclusive 2-packs. This is gonna be for the Dudley Boys. That's right, Devon, get the tables. This is gonna be the Dudley Boys in their ECW attires. I guess this is really nice tiger striped attires with the WWE World Heavy, the Tag Team Championships. This is going to be a really nice figure right there. We're also going to get a Lyra Valkyria Elite figure. We're going to get Julia in the Elite line, and something that I never thought we would see, we're going to get Demolition, Axe, and Smash. They are going to be returning to the WWE Elite line. Axe and Smash were only there as a Legends release long time back in the day. If you've seen the Predator's collection, the Predator already has them, but this is Axe and Smash. A lot of collectors never got their hands on him, so Demolition is right there. And you also have Mr. Fuji for the first time in the line. Mr. Fuji as part of the action figure collection. And we're also gonna get the Great Khali with the World Heavyweight Championship that's been revealed to us. So Great Khali, Black Pants, this is gonna be a standalone release, not a Build-A-Figure. So people in India are excited to have the Great Khali, and I for one am really excited with this peak Great Khali figure. And if you check the belt, it has the Great Khali just sculpted on it, I guess, engraved on it. So I'm really excited for this. And then there is another Lex Luger figure. This is going to be part of the Monday Night Wars in his NWO attire. This is another elite that's going to be added into the set of Mattel releases. And now let's talk about the main event. Let's talk about the main figure, or the set of figures that's going to be released. And this had everyone talking. Some spoilers were already out there, but this Mattel Creations exclusive epic entrance, Brandy Rhodes and Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania 40. This is such an amazing figure. You have Cody Rhodes, you have his wife Brandy Rhodes, you have a ton of accessories, you have his mask, you have the entrance jacket for Cody, you have the weight belt. This is so amazing. This is just something out of a fairy tale. You have a kiss face for Cody and Brandy, so you can kind of pose them on the entrance ramp, kissing each other before your man Cody Rhodes goes out to fight the battle of his life against Roman Reigns in tribal combat. So this is gonna be up for release. It's a Mattel Creation exclusive. You can purchase it from Mattel Creations. It goes live on April 18th. And that was the ton of different WWE figures that were revealed to us. We talked about Ultimate Editions, we talked about basics, we talked about elites, and I think we're gonna see more figures, and the Predator's gonna show you all the different figures that are gonna be revealed. So stick to the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and until the next time, it is the Predator out.